Alright, got the red phone in. I just got done filming the unboxing part of it. I'm not very good at it, but it'll be good enough to show you kind of what it looks like. I know there's a few more out there, but I still wanted to do it because I'm actually excited about the phone. But I wanted to go over all of the specs very briefly so that you know exactly what the red phone is. Make sure you got it. So, again, whenever I do my full review, my full article, which of course, as you guys know, I get pretty technical on, it will have all these in there as well. Plus, I'll also put them in the description below, just in case you want to read it there. Alright, so let's talk about colors. You get black, you get shadow, and titanium. Well, I don't know if titanium could be a color because it's an actual model. So, you be the judge of that. But those are the three colors. CPU, we got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835, which can do up to 2.5 gigahertz as far as clock speed. It is the MSM8998 Octa-core. I will get, or try to get a clarification on the exact clock speed of it. Of course, I'll have that in the article. The body, the height, 164.78 millimeters, pretty tall. Width, 85.71, it is wide. And the depth, that's how thick it is, 10 millimeters. The weight for the aluminum is 263 grams. 263. It's good. 292 for the titanium. 292 grams for titanium. I know what you're thinking. Why does the titanium weigh more than the aluminum? You have to read the article because I'll explain it. Display is a 5.7 inch 3D display. LTPS dash, whatever you want to call that, TFT display. 16 million colors. It's always a good number. WQHD, which is 2560 by 1440. 515 pixels per inch. That's PPI, pixels per inch, which is always a good number. Gorilla Glass. What? Gorilla Glass. But I believe it's Gorilla Glass. Oh my goodness. Gorilla Glass 3. I'm trying to get clarification on that. And of course there's an LED notification indicator. Sound, big speakers. They're deep cavity front facing speakers. And they're also A3D spatial surround sound, which is interesting. And I want to say that's close to the way that Dolby does it on the Razor, on the little Atmos thing. Because it kind of makes you feel like you're surrounded that way. But I could be wrong. Again, I'm getting clarification, so don't go Byron said. Not until it'll be in the review article. Operating system is Android 8.1. It's Oreo. But the hydrogen one is ARCore. ARCore enabled, so you can try new AR experiences that transform the way you play, shop, learn, create, and experience the world with others. Capacity. If you have the aluminum model, because I spelled properly, by the way, not the other way, you get 128 gigabytes. If you have the titanium model, you get 256 gigabytes of internal storage. Both have 6 gigs of RAM, and both can handle external memory, micro SD, do up to 512 gigabytes. 512. That's a lot of movies. I don't care who you are, that's a lot of movies. Cameras. The rear camera, there's 12.3 megapixel, 4056 by 3040 with an LED flash. The front cameras are 8.3 megapixel, 3840 by 2160. Video is 4K video recording, because if it wasn't, that'd be a failure. It does record H4V holographic. Good Lord have mercy, I can't talk today, but there's going to be more on that later, because that's its own separate entity, what they're doing with the display and holographic design. I know some of the people out there are talking about it, but I think it's going to be something you're going to have to see in person. I don't think it'll work. Some people say it doesn't work on camera, and that I believe, so it'd be interesting to see. Cellular, the phone comes unlocked. So it can match really every carrier out there is. If you want to know what the bands are, wait for my review. Or I tell you what, I'll put the bands in the description below so that way you can see it. I'll also put all the other descriptions in there too. Wi-Fi, it's wireless. You got 802.11 ABGN AC 2.4/5 gigahertz and 2x2 MIMO. Network, you got a USB-C for charging and data. There is a 3.5mm headphone jack. Hey, that'll make all the difference in the world. FOTA. Firmware over the air. FOTA, firmware over the air. There you go. Bluetooth 5.0. Ooh, new standard, the highest one, the best one, the biggest one. That's what I'm talking about. And the last but not least, the battery. 4,500 milliamperes. That's a lot of juice. But you need a lot of juice for everything that this thing has. I haven't turned it on yet, I'm not gonna lie. I am slobbering over it. It's pretty. It's thick. It's gonna hurt somebody if you're not careful. But over a year it has taken to bring this phone out. Since July 6th, I put my money down for the pre-order because I knew it was gonna be something good. It's taken that long to get the phone to fruition. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. Some people are saying it's an 835 processor, and that's a problem, but I don't think so. I think the biggest issue people are going to have is understanding how to use it properly. The people over at Red have just done a fabulous job of keeping people updated, letting people know what's going on. They knew that it was going to be late, and so that's why a lot of the pre-orders got the 128 gigabyte micro SD card. That's in there. And then you also got the metal coin. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this thing right here, it's not a fly-by-night plastic thing painted to look metal. It's a doggone metal. I tapped it on my desk and it made a mark. And that's a good thing. I'm mad because I made a mark, but hey, I like that. That's a good thing. It's always a gamble when you do something like this, but Red has a reputation of pretty much doing what they say they're going to do. Sure, there's been some issues. Sure, there have been some setbacks and there have been some problems, but they have also been forthright and upfront with what's going on. They have done a better job than just about every other manufacturer out there in the phone industry. Sure, it didn't happen right on time, but you know, it's the very first phone they've ever done. So you can't expect it to happen exactly like they want it to, or the way they want to. There's always hiccups. But they were honest with the hiccups. They let everybody know in the forums what was going on. And that is what kept me around to see what was happening. As it got closer and closer, the time frame from here, slowly, and it got down to when I got the email saying that my phone is shipped. The excitement just slowly built up. And that is what we really need today, is an excitement about something, an excitement to wait for it, an excitement to go, dang it, come on people, deliver my phone. And we just haven't had that recently. I mean, yes, iPhone has been coming out. There's been a lot of good stuff. Samsung's got a lot of good phones out. HTC's got a new blockchain phone. We know all that. But no phone, none, other than my very first 4G phone I got on Sprint, which was the HTC 4G LTE, was I this excited about to get a new phone. Even when I got the Razr phone, I was excited, but I wasn't excited. And that's what we need right now. We need that excitement. So, there will be a review on it. It's going to take a while. I know a lot of people do reviews after like 2 days and they do all that stuff. I don't do it that way. The article will be written. It will be long. I will not lie to you. Make sure you have a beverage of your choice when you go to read it. but it will be informative. I hope that the excitement that I have for this red phone right now stays longer. We've got a lot of tests coming up, a lot of tests, especially on the camera side. We're going to be doing a lot of tests on the camera side and the video side. We're going to be doing just a lot of general stuff and going over everything that we can with it, because there's a lot of crazy things in there. Good times. So remember, make sure you protect yourself by using a VPN. I don't care who you are, where you are, or what you're doing. Doesn't matter. Always protect yourself with a VPN. And if you haven't yet, use Backblaze. Back up your stuff. You can always get new computers, but you can never get all the documents, photos, and all the important stuff that you lose if something goes wrong. Back it up so you always have it. Until next time, be a lot more about the red camera and some other stuff happening. Be good, be safe, stay out of trouble.